What's up, my brothers and my sisters from another mister? So today we're going to do a comic book review of The Scorched, issue number 17. This is where we see unforeseen chaos unleashed. A new threat and a surprising blast from the past shakes things up with the teams and their plan. Brought to you by Rated Comics. Jessica Priest and The Scorched are in for this one. So previously on The Scorched, Monolith has arrived and all hell is about to break loose. So in space, scientists have discovered strange climate readings all across the Earth, odd wind patterns, and hurricane level storms. Now, their space shuttle, their original mission was to extend travel beyond our solar system, to get as close to interstellar space as possible. But something has went wrong with the mission. So when the Frontier asks, what's the problem? It turns out the atmospheric re-entry gauge is moving to critical range, and Earth's sky over Europe is about to turn fire, and there's a shape to it that's surprising and shocking the astronauts in space. Something is wrong. Something is dangerously wrong. But the reason for that phenomenon has appeared before and been seen by others though. They lived in another universe when it happened, and Monolith tells the Scorched, the darkness is coming, ready to consume everything you hold dear to this planet. This hellspawn, Monolith has witnessed this before, and he's warning the Scorched. And Jessica Priest is like, what makes you think we give a damn about your threats? Oh, says Monolith, while you waste your time fighting over land and dead zones, you've ignored a threat that'll wipe out all life. It's time you all woke up and fight your true enemy. Now the space shuttle enters Earth's ozone with not the exactness that NASA had calculated it. And with the sound of a massive sonic boom, its destruction can be seen by a third of the Earth's population. News reports will say that it fell down because of engine failure, but the truth will come out. And Jessica Priest sees the space shuttle about to go down and she yells. But Monolith is like, forget thoughts of a rescue. They're already dead, collateral. Burnt collateral to use as a marking, the one each planet gets when it's about to fall, a mark that will shroud your entire world. See for yourself, says Monolith, and he conjures an image of the Earth for them to see. This is how it begins. So Redeemer's like, so we're damned by the sign of the beast, right? Yes, says Monolith, your planet is now tagged and marked to make it easy for them to find it. It'll shine like a beacon and the hunters will come. And who are these hunters? Well, some call them planet eaters. They were among the first creatures Gaia made. They bring plague and starvation, then raise sea levels, drowning those they can't infect with their seeds. And Monolith continues explaining who they are. And when they are done, they will feed, just as they did to my planet. So I got a debt to settle with them. And what do you propose we do, says Jessica Priest. Monolith opens up a portal, and you know something's about to go down. Elsewhere, another group have begun to spread their own virus, one dug up from the ancient permafrost on the outskirts of Limbo, creating a sickness unseen since humans were Neanderthals, fatally killing innocents in record numbers. We going biblical here, and we going back in time, but all hell's breaking loose. Necro, Mandarin, and Margaret Love, seeking revenge, believe this is the only way to bring all the hell spawns to their knees. And Necro is unleashing hell and unleashing all his power and telling them to bow to the apocalypse. But what of the one who sent these three on this mission? Where is he? And that person we're talking about is Urizen. And Urizen approaches his makeshift altar and he tells that altar, it's begun. Does this now make you happy, Sin? Referring to his makeshift altar. Because if you're not the god you have portended, you will answer to me. Now Mandarin Spawn and Margaret Love are in Russia, and Mandarin Spawn tells her, I don't like taking orders, even from Urizen. It's only for now, says Margaret Love. And Mandarin's like, man, this is taking too damn long. Why not just murder these people? We can't. We want to control them, not kill them, says Margaret. By making the world sick, we shut it down. Make the people scared. That way they're ready to be corralled. God wanted the weak and the sick to inherit the earth. Well then, that just makes it easier for us to take the food from the feeble. And when my beloved Necro returns, says Margaret, we begin to assert our own will against the Hellspawn and Urizen. But for now, let him think we're obeying. All this plot twist, you think you're really gonna clap back and go around the back of Urizen? I doubt that, but you know, for the sake of storytelling, let's go with it, baby. Now meanwhile, In the place of worship, this place of worship will become the next part in Urisen's plan, enacted by Necro, who also is acting his part. And he tells these people, good, you've already learned to bow, to accept your servitude, and I offer you pestilence. And he unleashes locusts from hell, looking to meld with the host, hoping to morph with them in such a way that neither will die during their transformation. And these people start forming into zombies, apocalyptic zombies, and Necro is just looking at him like, yeah, that's what I like. I can get jiggy with this stuff. But he says it in a sinister way. Now, the Scorched have now joined to stop this invasion, one brought about by the children of Gaia. And Monolith is like, yeah, I'm ready for this action, boss. I want that smoke. Kill everything you see, regardless of what it is. They're all tainted. Don't let them fool you. Don't let them trick you. Necro had been told by Urizen to expect the Hellspawn's presence and to prepare himself, and he's done exactly that. Rise, my warrior, says Necro, and use your new forms. And Jessica Priest like, attack the west, then flank the north and the south. No, says Monolith, this isn't a battlefield, because the world Monolith comes from is brutal. He only sees the former men in front of him as a wall. It's a slaughterhouse, says Monolith, and this is a wall standing between him and Necro and the threat about to rain down upon all of them. And he won't back away from any of it. Momentarily caught off guard by Monolith's savagery, the Scorched now see the magnitude of what he was talking about. Medieval thinks that if Spawn is unable to return him to home, then maybe this brute, maybe this Monolith might be more capable. But Jessica Priest knows that this is just the tip of the iceberg. This is a distraction. And everything that's happening is simply a diversion. Bigger forces have yet to appear. And Medieval Spawn's like, I sense the same thing you are, Jessica Priest. Go. She fights today because returning to a life that might include her own daughter is what drives her to fight. To have any hope of doing that, she'll need to wipe clean the main threat. And that threat isn't a mob of infected zombies, but she still rushes forward with the confidence few of us will ever understand, and what may seem to be impulsive decisions is actually her fearlessness, a trait so natural to her she can't remember a day she didn't have it, because it's been there since the day she came from her mother's womb. And since becoming a mother, that trait has only become more hyper-focused. And as this light of beam ascends from above, as she arrives, she witnesses to them calling forth the greatest monster she Spawn has yet to encounter, Urizen. And he's coming for that smoke. And my gosh, I hope the Scorched are ready for it. And that is the end of this issue of the Scorched, issue number 17. What you guys think of the comic book? Comment below, let me know. Also, if you'd like to add this comic book to your comic book collection or some of our Rated Comics exclusives, link in description. And don't forget to check out RatedComics.com to add some really cool Rated Comic covers and exclusives to your comic book collection. Support the art, support the industry. Lastly, this review is sponsored by coffee, so if you'd like to buy your boy a cup of coffee, link in description or donate to the Super Thanks. But the greatest compliment you guys could do is by liking this video and subscribing to Rated Comics YouTube channel. This was a fun read, and I hope you have fun watching this video too. Thank you again for watching. Until next time.